Hello everyone. So, in the last session, we discussed about few of the most basic commands. I mean, we just started with the commands in Linux. I also showed you how you can launch a EC2 instance. I wrote the steps here. And today also, we will be completely focusing on practicals part and continuing the commands, and we will also learn how we can create files, directories, and manage them. Okay. So in windows in windows you can create a file just by doing a right click, create file, and your file will be created. If you want to copy something from one location to another, you can simply do control C, control V. If you want to cut paste something, you can do control X, control V, or you can just right click on the icon and perform your task. Okay. But in Linux we have to use some commands. Linux is CLI based, so it doesn't work that way. In Linux, we need to use, for performing every action, we need to use some commands. Okay. So today we are going to see those commands only. How you can create files, how you can create directories, how you can delete them, how you can move them from one location to another, how you can rename them. Okay. So those all things we are going to see as part of today's class. So these are few commands that we'll see today. Apart from them, there are many more commands that we are going to see. So let's start. The first command that we'll see is cat command. Okay. Okay. No, let me write it here. Sorry for this. I don't know why. Okay. So let's start with cat command. Okay. I will just use yellow is fine. Yes. So in Linux, first of all, let me create an EC2 instance once again so that you can also easily create them. So just go to AWS. Once you log in, you will get to see a screen something like this. Okay. Go to EC2, click launch instance. Currently our region is Northern Virginia. Say anything. For example, Linux session 4. AMI, we are going to use Red Hat. T2 micro is fine. Key pair, we already created a key pair. So let's select that only. July 8 key pair we are selecting. Okay. Allow HTTP, it's fine. You can uncheck also, but later we'll see what's the use of these all things. Currently, just follow the step. You need to launch an instance. Instance is nothing but a virtual machine. Instead of downloading a virtual machine into your system through browser, we are just using Amazon Cloud resources. Now let's see if it's launched or not. Click here on instance. It's loading. Uh, Change it to running. No instances found. It's okay because it will take uh, 1 minute or so. Let's refresh, refresh, refresh. Mm, Actually, it's taking very long time. Pending. Oh, why? Northern Virginia region, right? Okay, okay, okay. 1 second. I think we Missed some setting. Let's launch again. Red Hat. Name is Linux Practice. T2 Micro. Prepare July 7. Okay. Edit. Subnet. VPC. We are taking default VPC. US 1A. Such anywhere. Launch instance. Okay. There is some issue as let me check. No default subnet. Got it. We didn't select the subnet. That's okay. Let's change the region and say Ohio region we are taking currently. And let's create a new keeper.pem file. Create name today is till July 11th. July 11. Create keeper.pem. Uh, Let me save it in AWS keys. Create that. No preference is given. Uh, which availability zone is it? US East 2. US East 2. Okay, let's select any subnet. Now let's see if we can access the machine. Yes, it's successful. Go to the management console. I think it should run. Uh, Go to instances. Yeah, it's pending. Okay. Now sometimes you have to configure few things in AWS. I think in this region my free limit was exhausted in Northern Virginia, so I changed the region to Ohio region. Okay. Same case with my Mumbai region also, but for you it will every region will work fine. Okay. And I was doing some hands-on also earlier, so maybe that's the reason. Now let's refresh. It should be in running state. Yes, it's running. Click on connect SSH client. Select from here EC2 at the rate. Control C and go to mobile extern. Click on sessions. SSH. Paste it. Advanced. Use private key. Select the private key we just saved. Line 11 and OK. Accept. Now see. So we launched our EC2 instance successfully. Okay. That's okay. Sometimes you might encounter some error, but that's completely fine. Our end goal we have reached here. We have successfully created EC2 instance. Currently, we are what user? We are EC2 user. Now, as we move ahead, we will create uh, another users also. We'll create many users. We'll see how we can create groups, how we can change this to the user created. Okay, all those things we are going to see, but for now, let's continue with the EC2 user only, or else we can switch to root user. Let me show you sudo su minus. If you use this, you will switch to root user. But since root has all the privileges, so let's stick back to EC2 user only and do control L. We are on the top. I hope my screen is visible. I have zoomed a lot. So first command that we were going to see was cat command. Okay. Now, before cat command, yesterday also I told you that if you do ls command, it will show you all the files and directories in your current path. So what's our current path? We are at the root level, right? Home slash EC2 user. Okay. We are at the top level right now. So if I do ls, no file is created. There is nothing. Everything is empty. That's why we are getting blank. So let's create file. Now, create a file. First command that we are going to see is cat command. So the syntax of this command is something like this: cat greater than and name of the file. For example, file 1. Once you press enter, you will enter into the file 1, and now you need to write something. For example, hello, I am in file 1. Enter, control C. Okay, so now your file 1 has been created. How to verify? Do ls. Okay, file 1 got created. Suppose you want to see the contents of the file. You don't want to edit it, you just want to see what's inside this file. Okay, so let's do that. You can do cat, just write cat and name of the file. Once you do this, press enter. Hello, I am in file 1. This was the content, so it showed you the content inside the file. Suppose you want to edit the content of this file only. What you can do is cat greater than file 1. Enter. Now, suppose you write anything. Namaste. Enter. Do control C. Do ls. Okay, we have file 1. Now do cat file 1. We appended something. We added contents inside it. Yes. See, we got hello, I am in file 1 and namaste also. Right? Suppose if you want to remove the contents, then you cannot use cat file. Okay. You you can use cat double greater than just to append, which means add something to your existing file. Okay. Now, uh, let's add something more. Cat file 1, and we added what? Now, hello, I am in file 1. Namaste. I am from India. How are you? Enter. Don't see. Now, again run to see the contents. See, you got all the contents. Suppose if this file was if this file contained some information, okay, like address of 100 people, okay. So you want to get the address in serial number format, right? So in order to get that, you can use the command called cat -n and the file name. If you do this, press enter. See, you got serial number before every line. There are 4 lines. You got 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Suppose you want to add serial number, so you can add using -n command. Now suppose let's create another file. We had 4 lines in cat file 1. Now let's create another file, cat file 2. If we do like this, will it be created? No, it will give an error. See why? Because if you write like this, it will try to read the contents of this file. But we haven't created anything like that. No such file or directory created. We need to use cat greater than file2. Enter. Let's add some more contents. For example, uh, hello world. Okay, we added two lines in this new file, which is file2. Now let's view the contents and verify if the everything was added. Cat file2 hello world. Now suppose you want to view the contents of both file1 and file2 simultaneously. You will use cat file1 and file2. Instead of writing the cat command two times for file1 and file2, you can write in one line only cat file1 file2, and it will display the contents of both files. See, hello, I am in file1, and then we created this hello world. So both file contents are, these two are two different files right now. Okay, but the contents of both the files we are viewing in one go. Now suppose you want to add the contents of both the files in a new file, that is a third file. So let's do cat uh, file1 file2 and just create a greater than and write file3. Do enter. Now do ls. Earlier we had file3 or not? No, we didn't have. So now let's do ls. See, file1 file2 file3 got created. Let's do cat file3. See, the contents from file1 and file2 got copied into the third file. Got it? So this was about the cat command. One more thing. Suppose you want to create a secret file. Okay, there are use cases where we need to create secret files also. We'll discuss about it. So how you can create that using cat command? So you will do cat space name of the file, like this only. Till here it's same. But if you want to create a secret file, suppose we want to create file X as a secret file, we'll use dot in front of the name and file X. Okay. Just one thing we have added extra is the dot. Now do enter. This is a secret file. We wrote secret file inside it. Okay. Now do ls. We created file X, but is file X visible here? No. Why? Because it's a secret file. But anyhow, I want to view the secret files also. So you can use a command ls space -a. Now see, you can see file X here. Apart from this, many other files also you can see. Those are Linux files given to us by Linux Red Hat operating system only. But this one we created, right? Suppose you want to view the contents of this. Cat dot file X. Enter. See, secret file. It was a secret file. So we got secret file. So this was about the cat command. What all command did we learn? Let me write it here. To create a new file, we use the command cat greater than file name. Okay, this can be any file. Just now, then we learned about another command, that is to append data in the same file. To add some data into the existing file, double greater than. Then we learned if we want to give serial number, cat -n file name, right? Then we saw about how we can view the files cat file1 file2, and if I want to append the data from two files into one file, then what command are we going to use? That also we saw. Okay, So to view two files together, we use this command, right? Cat file name 1, file name 2. And to append the data from one file to another file, we used one. Cat file name 1, file name 2 greater than file name whatever you want. 3. Got it? So these are the few commands we saw. And what else did we miss? Let me. Did we miss something? Yes, one more thing. There is a command also, the opposite of cat, that is TAC, tac command. Now, since many of you might have guessed, so it's reverse of cat, so it will show the data in reverse format only. First, see here, cat file 3. This is the content of file 3. Now, tac file 3. See, you can see the difference. The same data, but in reverse format. Instead of hello, I am in file 1, namaste, I'm in India, how are you, hello world, we are seeing the data from the reverse, that is world, hello, how are you, namaste, and in last we are seeing I am in file 1. Okay, so this was all about cat command. I mean, yeah, this is everything that you need to know about the cat command, nothing more than this. Now let's move to another very important command, which is ls command. We were using also ls command, it's one of the most used commands. So ls command, let's learn, see what is it. So ls command is nothing but list command. It will list all the files that is present. For example, we created so many files. Do ls, see file 1, file 2, file 3. Now it comes with various options. Okay, suppose we want to view the files in reverse order. ls space hyphen r. See file 3, file 2, file 1. In reverse order it started showing. Okay, there is one more command, ls in long format hyphen l, which means it will show some additional data also about the file. See, when was it created, the date you can see, what time was it created, by which user was it created, this thing, read, this is the permission thing, read, write, execute. So we will discuss about it. Okay, so this information also you will get using ls hyphen l command. Okay, now suppose you want to see the specific details of a particular file. Suppose file 3, I want to see particular details, when was it created. ls space hyphen l and then file name, which is file 3. See, so there must be a, for example, there is a use case that there are thousands of files. Do you need to see the data of each and every file? No, you want to see the data of only one file, so just use ls hyphen l and file name. Okay, see, it was created, when it was created, July 11, 1811 was the time. Okay, disk size, by whom it was created, these all things you can see here. Apart from it, we also saw one command, ls space hyphen a. So this will also show the files which are secret. See, this file x, we created a secret file, remember? So this we can see here. And these are some internal files of Linux which we don't need to go into because it's operating system level thing. Okay, so that also you can see using hyphen a. Hyphen a means all. It will list all the files that is present in this location. Got it? Apart from this, you can use one more command, ls space hyphen I. Now what this does is, you must be seeing there is a unique number attached in front of each file name. So what is this index number? This index number is nothing but Linux stores these files using these index numbers only. Okay. So when you create a file, Linux will not store this file name inside its memory. It will refer to this address. Okay, internally. unique address. Everything you do in Linux, it will be attached with a unique address. Every file, every directory you create, it will be attached with a unique number, which is a unique address. Okay. So this is for internal Linux working. Okay. Now one more command there is ls space hyphen d. So what this does is this lists out directories. Directories are nothing but folders in Linux. Okay. So right now we don't have any folder. We only have files. That's why we cannot see anything. Okay. There is one more command, ls space hyphen s. It will tell you how many total number of files are there. See, total 12. So there are total 12 files. File 1, file 2, file 3, and many others. Okay. If you do capital S instead of small s, it will show you the file according to the size. So file 3 is the largest, after that file 1, after that file 2. Okay. Suppose you want to see the size of the file, ls hyphen lh is the command. Okay. 12k matlab 12 kbs. Okay. Total 12 kbs. Here also hyphen s, this was size. Okay. 12 kbs it's taking. We wrote h, which is human readable format, so it's showing 12k. Okay. Apart from that, there is one more command, ls space hyphen, sorry, ls space hyphen t. So this will show you the files according to the times they were created. So we created file 3 in the last, so this is the latest file. This one we created in the beginning, so this is in the end. The latest file in the forward, and so it will just, it's for the time created. Okay. The create files which are created at first will be listed first. Okay. One more very important command, ls space hyphen ltr. This one basically is used for troubleshooting purposes. This will also show you the size of the files only with some other detailed informations. Okay. So I think we are done with ls command also. Let me paste the commands for you in the notes. So what ls command does is it lists directory contents of files and directories. It provides valuable information about files, directories, and their attributes. Okay. Now, okay, I will paste all the notes in the end. Or one thing you can do is, if you want uh, detailed notes, you can just write in the comment your email ID, and I will directly send it to you. Because unnecessarily spending time here in copying all the notes, whatever I am telling and writing here, it will just increase the video length. So that's why I would suggest that if you want notes, then please write in the comments. Okay, notes and your email address. Or else you can simply use copy and pen, I would suggest, and write your handwritten notes. Because if you don't, you will forget. So we are done with cat command, we are done with ls command. Now let's discuss about one more command, that is fetch command. Or let's discuss about mkdir command first. Uh, So let's go to our, yeah, we are using mobile term only. Currently we are inside Red Hat machine. No, sorry. Uh, let's do mkdir command. So till now we are creating file 1, file 2, file 3. But suppose you want to create folders. What you can do is mkdir any name. Uh, you can give, suppose folder 1 I am giving. Do ls. See, now new folder got created. Always remember in Linux, if you see the contents in blue color, this means it's a folder. White color means file. So this is the folder. Let's create one more folder. And remember that in Linux we don't call folder, we can call it as directory. Okay. In Linux, folders are called as directories. You can refer them as folders, but it's a good practice that you call them directories. Okay. So right now we have two folders, two directories. Directory one, this is folder one and folder two. Now, suppose I want to create a file inside the folder two. How we can do that? So for that purpose, first we need to go inside the folder two. Now, to go inside a folder, we need to change the directory. To change the directory in Linux, we have a command called cd command. Just do cd, which means change directory and name of the directory in which you want to go. Suppose you want to go in folder 2. Keep your eyes here at this location. Right now we are at home/ec2 user. Let me do see. Right now we are at /home/ec2 user. Now let's change to the folder 2 location. Enter. See, we are at folder 2. If you do pwd, enter. See, /home/ec2 user slash folder 2. We are at folder 2 now. Now let's create file. Uh, file 5 ls. Inside folder 2, we have created file 5. Now one more thing. Instead of writing cat command, there is one more command that I want to introduce now only. That is touch command. So you might be familiar with this command. Touch command is used to create empty files. Cat command, we used to create files, but they were non-empty. We used to write some contents inside it. But suppose you want to create a file. Suppose touch file A. Enter. Do ls. See, file A got created, but it's an empty file. We didn't write anything. Suppose you want to create multiple files. Touch file B, file C, file D. Enter. Do ls. See, file A, file B, file C, file D got created. Now we are at folder 2 level. Suppose we want to go back to this level, EC2 user level. So just do cd space dot dot slash. Dot dot slash means just uh, one level ago you want to go. Ls. See, now we are here. We just moved out of the folder 2. Okay. Now one more thing. Let me discuss. Suppose in this folder again, you want to create a subfolder, and inside its subfolder, you want to again create a subfolder. And inside this, you again want to create a subfolder. So one way is you do cd, go inside folder 2, create, or instead of doing that, we can try one more thing. That is from this level only, we can try to create subfolders inside the folder 2. So what we can do is, suppose I want to create mm, uh, folder, a folder called India inside, or a folder called world inside my folder 2. And inside the world folder, I want to create another folder, that is Asia. What we can do is mkdir folder folder 2 slash, inside folder we want to create another folder called Asia, oh sorry, world. And inside the world we again want to create a folder called Asia. Let's try. Enter. So this cannot create directory, no such file or directory. Okay, mkdir folder 2 slash world. Okay, at one level it works. So let's check in folder 2, world is present. Inside world, let's create inside the world. Let's create India, or Asia. mkdir Asia, cd to Asia. Now inside Asia, let's make another folder called India. 12x change to India. Now if we do pwd, we are at India, Asia, world. We are 3 levels deep, right? Suppose I want to go back to world level. Okay, I want to come back to this directory, world directory. What I can do is we will simply do cd space double slash and again double slash. We want to go 2 levels back, one, two. So 2 times you have to do this. Cd double dot slash double dot slash. Right now we are at India. Now let's see. Do enter. See, we came back to world, right? Okay. Now suppose you want to move to the top level root directory, just write cd enter and do pwd. See, we came here. Okay. So, and from here, suppose you are at folder, from folder 2, you want to create a directory inside India, that is slash Noida. Okay. Currently we are at what level? Slash home slash EC2 user level. Okay. So let me move to the top screen. We are at this level. I want to create a directory inside the folder 2. That is, we want to create directory here. We are currently at this level. We are here, right? EC2 user. We want to create these are 4 directories. Folder 2, inside this there is world, there is Asia, there is India. I want to create one more directory here, that is Noida, but I don't want to go inside each directory and create. I want to create from here itself. Okay, so what we'll do is mkdir, okay, slash, sorry, not slash, mkdir folder 2 slash, inside folder 2 we had a directory that was world. Inside world we had Asia. Inside Asia, there was India. Inside India, now I want to create a directory called Noida. Enter. How to verify if it got created or not? Inside India directory, it should be created, right? So let's use one more command is there tree, but since tree is not installed on system, so that's why we cannot verify. I will talk about this tree command, very important command. It will show you each file and folder in tree format, but right now it's not installed. That's why Bash is not recognizing it. We need to install. So installing we'll learn in next session. So right now let's use another command, that is simple ls command. We are at this level, home slash ec2 user. I want to see the contents inside India directory, that if my Noida folder is created or not. So ls we use to see the contents of a folder or file or of a folder basically. So India is a folder. Okay. Folder 2 slash world slash Asia slash India. Enter. See, you got Noida. This means it was successfully created. Got it? So that's fine. I think for today we just understood some basic commands only. As part of tomorrow's class, we will see more in-depth contents like how you can move one file from one location to another location, how you can rename them, how you can copy them, what is this vi command, how you can delete file, what are the various options that Linux provides us. There are some meta characters like question mark, semicolon, which Linux provides. What are the use case of them? All those things we are going to see as part of next session. So if at all you have any confusion or doubt, please write in the chat box. Sorry, write in the comment section. And if you like my teaching style, then also please like the video and comment. And if you want detailed notes in PDF format also, then also you can just write notes and your email address. Okay. So that will be all from my side. And thank you. And let's meet again in the next session. Bye bye.